What up, my awesome viewers? Rio Gion here, and after going through Will Help and seeing how me saying Will Help is Meren but not as good, I figured, hey, might as well talk about Meren. Alright, so Meren of Clan Nel Toth. It's a pretty cute, deadly looking waifu. Whenever another creature you control dies, you're gonna experience counter at the beginning of your end step. Choose target creature card in the graveyard. If that card is converted mana cost or mana value now, I think that's what the new kids are saying. It's less than or equal to the number of experience counters you have. Return it to the battlefield. Otherwise, you put that in your hand. Okay. So we got a creature matter graveyard matter commander. Alright, let's go. So, of course, with the main deck, we're going to have 36 creatures because that makes sense. I was about to do 40, but I was like, okay, there's some cards I really need over creatures, and I couldn't find a creature replacement for it. But if I could, or if you could, let me know, comment down below. Anyways, alright. So we're going to start off low in the CMC scale and move our way up to the big boys. The frog. What can I say about the frog? I love the frog. The frog loves me. The frog loves everybody. The frog can save everybody. The frog is incredibly annoying in this deck. It is, but yes, the frog. The caterpillar. Not as annoying, but very useful though. Seer, one of the sack outlet. I don't have carry-on feeder. I must have took out carry-on feeder. Okay. In case you don't know, carry-on feeder is this guy. I don't know why I took him out, but I took him out. Okay. So I'm gonna move on and probably see the room, do some edits on the way. Okay, we got the blood artist and then the Zulaport cutthroat, the two aristocrat, two CMC guys, and then. From there on, it's pretty much just creatures that gives me ramp. So, Primal Druid and Viridian Emissary both do the same thing. They die, they get you a land. And then Steve. Steve, obviously, is way better than these guys because these guys have to die. Like, you have to make them die. But Steve can just kill himself. So, that's why Steve is better. And get you a land. Alright, on to the 3 CMC. We got the elves. They come in the field, they grab a land. What else? 3 visits and a body. I love it. This card is awesome. Farhaven Elf. Sad robot. Just not as sad and not as good, I guess. No, well, she only costs 3 CMC, while that robot costs 4. But you gotta do a green though, so. This looks like a girl. I don't know if it is a girl, but it looks like a girl. Alright. Moving on. We got the Rex Sage. Pretty much, what's it? Crozen grip, but not as good on a body. Wall Strider, the sack. I think I must have replaced this with carry-on feeder. Yeah, probably somehow see that there's not enough room. Could be. I would put both. Okay. Demon Disciple. Do I have? Yes, I have all 4 of the Diabotic Edict guys. The Edict Bros. I'm gonna say them. All right. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with the Edict Bros. So we got Demon's Disciple, we got Plague Crafter, we got the Orc, Merciless Executioner, and then we got the Fleshbag Marauder, the Edict Bros. Alright, they're all here. And then we got the Draw Matters, Grim Harrowspix, and the Midnight Reaper. So these guys did exactly that. Draws matter. So when something dies, which something will die, draw a card, but cannot be token. So yeah, it's kind of downside. For CMC, we got the Sad Robot, the Ravenous Chupacabra, and then the Gerard Golgari Lich Lord. I should put in a cassette Cage Breaker. That would be really good with the stack. Yeah, that would actually be pretty good with the stack. Yeah, I would put that in. So cassette Cage Breaker attacks, correct a 2/2 for each creature in my graveyard. Would I take out a creature for that, or would I take out one of the spells? Let me see. Yeah, I guess I can take out Entomb. Or, oh yeah, take out Motor Vine. Yeah, this is a 5 cost too. So, and put in another creature so that you have another creature. That's probably a good move to do that. Okay. Over at the 5 cost, we just got in a new recruit cassette Cage Breaker. And then we have Ogre Slumlord. He's one of the aristocratic Rat King. He is a Rat King. Unless there's actually a card called a Rat King, then I don't know. But besides that, he is a Rat King. Phyrexian Delvers. Basically reanimate in a body. So that kind of begs the question, should I get reanimate? Or should I put Carry On Feeder? Reanimate is a really good card. I think I get rid of Dance of the Dead. And then I'll put it in Carry On Feeder. That's probably a better move, yeah, than to get rid of Reanimate, because Reanimate is so good. Okay, and then we got Gary. He's always cool. He enters the battlefield, you gain life. Opponents lose life. He's a win con. He's a common, 25 cent. Just good stuff. Is he still 25 cents? I think so, or maybe not. CDC Undead Vizier. This guy's legit. Comes in, automatic sack outlet, search for a card. Grave Titan. Wait, do I already have Runescar Demon? Yeah, I already have Runescar Demon. Grave Titan. It's okay. Mixed tokens. I don't know why it's $10. Primeval Titan. Ban. But, you know, in your play group, if they're cool with that, they're cool with that. In the game, they use ban cards. In the game, these guys use freaking Mox cards and stuff like that. So, free will. Anyways, yeah, Primeval Titan, legit, good. The worm is legit. Machias, I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Michael. I think I might call him Michael. No, but Machias sounds like a lot cooler. It's like sounds cooler than Michael. Anyway, so Machias, super legit, super expensive, $40. The Protein Hulk, the Hulk. He's in the combo. Runescar Demon, basically Diabolic Tutor in the body, legit. The Butcher Malicure, Dictator Erebos on the body. Shieldred, legit good. Legit good. She's basically another Meren, more or less, so legit good. Razakaf, infinite search cards, but 2 life, so if you have infinite life, that's great, but if you don't, life matters. It kind of does in this deck. Vorinclex, overall good. Taps twice for you, makes your opponent sticky. And then now we're on to the spells. The spells, we got the classic Soul Ring, Skull Clamp, Entomb, Reanimate. Do I have Buried Alive? Yeah, I do. Okay. Arcane Signet, Lightning Greaves, the Library, and then we got the ramp stuff. Astronaut Altar, Phyrexian Altar, Bastion of Remembrance, the Blank Mound. Yeah, these are like the more aristocratic stuff. Elemental Bond. Actually, this is one of the cards that I was really debating on, but when I play test it, it works because I have a lot of powerful stuff, more than I think I do, and when they enter the battlefield, I draw a card. It's pretty legit. Necromancy is legit. Phyrexian Arena, Bury Alive, Victimize, Grave Pack, very expensive Dictator Erebos, but yes. Guardian Project, the Deadly Rollick. This is kind of like a okay kind of card. If I can replace it with another creature, I think I might. If something enters a battlefield and it removes or dies, removes or something like that, yeah, I think I might do that over keeping this. Dictator Erebos and then Living Death. Living Death is legit. Rise of the Dark Realm? Hang on. Because that is actually really legit for this deck. What should I take out though? I kind of want to take out Deadly Rollick for that. Hopefully I'm making a good move by doing this. But the comments down below will let me know. And two, do I really need the search? Yeah, the search is kind of useful. Nah, I'm gonna get back the Deadly Relic. Just because it removes, from the game. That seems like it's really good. Banish. Exile. Alright, so going back to the lands. The lands are pretty budget-ish. If you don't count the $500 Bayou, it's pretty budget-ish. Mainly forests and swamps. Yeah, the lands doesn't really matter that much here. I don't think so. But yeah, if you have any, high market actually. No, that is a useful. Probably go with swamp. Yeah, because high market is a good. It's definitely a good in this deck. Any other lands that I might think of? Nah, I was gonna put the tower, but I was like, nah, you probably don't need it because you want to discard anyways to bring back the stuff that you have. So yeah, because this is a sack on a land. A sack outlet on a land is pretty freaking legit in this deck. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of like the edits. In terms of the money, yeah, this is a super build, so it's the infinite money build. So you can toss more money into this and make it better, and more power to you. This deck's probably $1,000 already, just because of the pure fact that Bayou is here. I think the deck is like $1,000. I think the rest of the cards is probably $500, maybe $500, maybe. But yeah, if you take out the Bayou, you can save yourself $500. So you should probably do that. But okay. Besides that, I think it's pretty legit actually. It's a really fun build, really fun to play. Outvalue your opponents. It's so fun. I make a bunch of decks that's kind of like this. I made Madrota's kind of like this. Prosh is kind of like this. Carador is kind of like this. Yeah, so there are a lot of decks that's kind of like this. This is sort of like my kind of somewhat gateway into comboing and outlasting and creating value and stuff like that. Because back then, in my more humble beginning days with Commander, I'm more of a let's go aggro, because I kind of started off with let's go aggro in the very, very humble days of Magic when I first played Modern. What, a $20 Red Winds deck. That's pretty fun. Yeah, so. And now more of like a creating mana value outlasting kind of build. A lot of my decks are kind of built around that now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like it, let me know. Comment down. Like, what would you do differently with a deck or things like that? Would you do the same? Do you actually have this deck in real life? That'd be pretty freaking cool if you do. Anyways, yeah, let me know if you guys like it. Dislike, ring the bell, subscribe, thumbs up. I think that's pretty much everything. You can support me directly on locals down below as well. Alright, you guys stay awesome.